Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around this Hyundai Ioniq 9. Then I'll take you for driving it. But first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a Hyundai Ioniq 9 Ultimate 307 all-wheel drive. Starting price £64,995. Battery capacity 110 kilowatt hour. Nominal. Power output 307 PS all-wheel drive. WLTP range up to 385 miles. 0 to 62 miles per hour 5.5 seconds, and I think it's either 2.7 or 2.8 tons this. Charging 10 to 80%, 24 minutes. That's 350 kilowatt ultra fast charging. AC charging 11 kilowatts, full charge 10 hours. Platform eGMP 800 volt architecture. Seating 6 or 7 seats, configurable. Drive type all-wheel drive, dual motor. Key features: dual curved display, premium interior, relaxation seats, advanced ADAS suite. Oh, hang on, it's got relaxation seats. It's got the flat floor design, full EV architecture for better packaging and interior space. Drag coefficient 0.259. Wow. I mean, looking at the size of it, I find that incredible. 3-zone climate control, heat pump system, premium materials, quiet cabin, advanced noise insulation. I've already done the drive. I picked it up at Just Citroen. I've been up the motorway, dual carriageways, round town. Drives fantastic. So that's a bit of a spoiler alert. Bags of room in it. It's a 7-seater. Even though it doesn't look like it, it's got a very aerodynamic shape. I can only assume it's because electric cars don't have a conventional grille in order to be able to cool the radiator. So it's just all flat at the front, all flushed out. It has a system called active flaps, which is very interesting. And it'll be flat underneath, so it'll just be completely covered. None of the usual things that you have with a nice car, like your exhaust pipe, prop shaft, bottom of the gearbox, so on, getting in the way and spoiling the airflow. So here we go, let's just lock it. Power folding door mirrors, door handles go flush. Got the door protective mouldings on the bottom there. Rear privacy glass, the roof bar carrier system. Also inside you have the roller blinds. Quite a lovely design. These kind of insets over the wheel arches, diamond cut and gloss black alloy wheels, big Kumo tyres there. All have a similar design, incorporating these squares in the headlights and round the vehicle. Brilliant. Is that the indicator? That's fantastic. I like that. So front camera, front parking sensors. You've got this Distronic cruise control or adaptive braking, whatever you want to call it, but it keeps you a set distance from the vehicle in front, and it makes sure you stop. As I say, lovely to drive. So it has keyless entry, keyless go. I'll just show you, it's locked now. I won't do anything, but I'll just walk towards the car, and as I walk towards it, it recognises I've got the key and it opens the door. Reminds me very much of a Volvo at the back. Of course, you've got this lovely lights around here. You've got your rear view camera there and the little switch there. You can press that and it'll open up. I've got it in the 7 seats configuration at the moment, so there's not a fantastic amount of room in the back, but it's still pretty good, to be fair. One of the other things you can do, because in the back here, if I just sit there, we've got 4 buttons. If I click that, it flips that seat down, click that, flips the other seat down, and then if I do this, hopefully you'll be able to see the headrests folded down and the seats going down electronically. I'll give you a better view of this one, hopefully. So, seat there, just watch it. Now that's kind of a flat loading bay. Let me just see, can you see there? Kind of a flat loading bay all the way to the front seats. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to sleep in that if you're so desired. So that's the back seats. I'm putting them back down because there doesn't seem to be a place to store this once the seats are up. So you must have to take this out, I think. So rear load cover, just going to put it back. That's it back. Then we'll put the seats. I'm not even going to try and get in the back seats, but I'm pretty sure it's fairly easy. Power closing tailgate. Soft close. Absolutely bags of room in this. There really is. I've got my seat as far back as I could possibly need it. And in here, does this go back any further? Oh, dear me. I could travel a long way in the back of this. That's absolutely fantastic. We've got rear ISOFIX child seat anchor points. We've also got rear armrest there, 2 cup holders, everything you need in the back. That's showing, looks like heated and cool seats in the back, your own air conditioning, so it's you've got power charging points here in the back of the seats too. The magazine flaps here. Honestly, this with a pan roof, it is so comfortable, and being electric, you've got the nice flat floor. So the person in the centre, if anybody's sitting in the centre, they're not sitting like that over the prop shaft tunnel. Little coat hooks. Okay, let's go for a drive in it. And Mark at Just Citroen, or Just Motor Group, has lent me this to drive. He's chipping away at me, wearing me down, convincing me that electric cars are the next best thing since sliced bread. And honestly, Mark is the type of person you need selling electric vehicles. So let's go for a drive in it. Love the interior. I mean, this is just absolutely fantastic. If I just put that in drive now, so we get in, we click the foot on the brake, click the start button here, turn the end of the stalk, the gear selector to drive, nice dashboard here, miles per hour on the left, and then your range and kilowatts and so on the right. You've got your battery charge, how many miles it's done. It's only done 10 miles so far. The outside air temperature, and then your actual navigation instructions in the centre, traffic signal recognition up at the top. Best thing ever, the best thing that should be standard on all vehicles. This has got heads-up display. Now I'm a bit high here, so it's also got memory seats. It's going to take the range down, but range doesn't matter to me because I'm you know, I only do like 4 miles, so it's absolutely perfect. An electric vehicle is perfect for me. An electric vehicle is perfect for me to do whatever I want, really. And for the odd inconvenience of just having to charge on a motorway service station. I went to Luton to pick my friend up the other day. Then from Luton we went to London for him to do a wine tasting. And then from London we drove back. So that trip I could have quite easily managed. We stopped at service stations. There's plenty of fast chargers available. And I honestly think that people these days, when they're going on about the charging network being an excuse not to buy an EV, it's not a good excuse not to buy an EV. There are good excuses not to buy one. That's not one of them. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I've noticed this has got relaxing seats. Oh my word. Actually, this relaxing seat feels better. I mean, this is newer. They may have changed in the Range Rovers because we've not had a newer one. But just at the moment, I'm being pumped up one side and the other side, and also in my back. Are they different? Ah, here we go. Pelvic, lumbar, whole body. That's what we want. So that's whole body. Just let me go to pelvic. Where's that? So that's just up and down in the seat. Yeah. No, I want whole body. That's it. We've also got here height and reach adjustable steering wheel. On the side here, on the left, got headlights and indicators. On the right, wipers. Here, you've got your regen. Now, I would seriously advise you to turn regen down. I think for the amount regen saves you, I'd far rather have clean brakes and not have to replace my brakes prematurely, to make sure the calipers are working and that the brakes, especially in a 2.7 ton vehicle, are in tip-top condition when I need to stop this thing. When somebody pulls out in front of me and I want to stop, I don't want it scrubbing rust off the discs first before it decides to then grab. Oh wow. So sunroof as well. I certainly want the shade band back because I love the open air feeling of the pan roof. I mean, this, get going Baz, my charge is going to have run out and I've not done anything. So heads up display. Can I photograph it from here before I forget? Because I have a habit of forgetting. Can I see there? Yes, I can. There you go. Got these. This seat massage. It is heaven. This is a big vehicle. I just heard something rolling back round in the back. As I say, this vehicle has just been PDI'd. Mark rang me because to be fair, I've been waiting to see it. So as soon as he put it on the road as a demonstrator, he rang me to tell me it was available. And it's Sunday today. Here's me above and beyond the call of duty, working on Sunday, retired and working on Sunday. Now you do get the feeling of this being low down heavy. It seems to be Range Rover Sport size, but you do get the feeling when you're driving that all the weight's underneath you, because it is underneath you, Baz. You know, whereas Range Rover, you've got the engine at the front and it's slightly different kind of dynamics, balance dynamics. Naught to 60 in 5.5 seconds. I think I'll go up. Yes. I'm going to go up the dual carriageway. The seats are so comfortable. It's a lovely driving position. Like the steering wheel, let's just check the regen. What regen setting are we on? Yeah, that feels like a normal car. So I'm assuming the regen is turned right the way down, which is where I'd have it. Is reports of passengers feeling seasick in electric cars. I can only assume that's because the driver has got the you know, he's a bit of a tight horse, and he's got the regen turned right the way up, so that as soon as you take your foot off the accelerator, you start slowing down. So let's just... So that's one pedal driving, that's turned up to, using the little, what would normally be the gear selector or gear shift on an automatic petrol, is now the regen. It's just telling me I'm going over 40 there, I think, and that's the speed here. Right, so I've got one pedal driving, and it's as soon as I take my foot off the accelerator, it's slowing down. So if I do this, watch. So that's slowing me right down. No need to use the brakes at all. If that's your style of driving, then fine. It ain't mine. It ain't mine. I'd rather... I'm sure there's an argument to be made for not using regen, but coasting and not using electric. So... So as soon as I take my foot off the accelerator, it's starting to brake. I do not like that. So I'm going to knock that right down. So that's right off now. Regen. That's using the right one to knock it all the way down. Blind spot indicator warning, so that's the beeping. It's even showing me in the heads-up display where the threat is coming from. So you've seen Top Gun, when pilots get missile lock, it's showing again. And what they did, they got missile lock, but they didn't know, or missile lock was on them, but they didn't know where the threat was coming from. So using audio, they'd use the beep. If it was behind you over there, the beep in the helmet would come from over here. And that's basically doing the same. So now I'm just coasting. That is definitely how I like it. Just coasting, using my brakes, keeping my brakes clean, not wearing them out, just slowing down. I'm not wearing them out prematurely. I'm just keeping them clean. Not sure what he was waiting for. And this car drives nice. I've got to be honest, the beeping is kind of getting on my nerves. If it was missile lock, I would want to know. But at the moment, massive mirrors. I know what's coming up. And you also get, as well as the visual indication on the heads-up display, you get one in the door mirror too. What have we got here? So that's lane departure warning and steering. So, right, I get you. He's a lot more important than everybody else, so has to cut in the traffic, like so. Yeah. That's keeping me in the centre of the lane. It's applying pressure on it, look. There you go. That's something else I don't like. There. Distance from the car in front, I think. driving style, adaptive. Distance. That's a lane departure warning. That was just telling me I'm going over the line there, and it showed up on the heads-up display. Car's now braking me. And keeping me a distance from the car in front. So that's full distance, and then you can knock it down pressing here. So it slows you down. Let's just go. So we'll just go up to the car in front, and then if I adjust that, we'll see what happens. We're closing in on him. And it's slowing us down. And that's slowing me right down. It stopped me. So that's memory seat 1 and 2. You've got your electric windows here. Everything's really, really nice about it. Nice feel to it, like the armrest. Nice big container in there. It says maximum 444 miles. The moment 317. And then it says minimum 209. I'm assuming that's perhaps with all the electric gear on, but it's 98% charged, and we've now done 15 miles in this brand new car. Massage seats are just tremendous. Just feel the acceleration on there, and it is effortless. This is steering me, and it's showing in the dash where you're going. Don't like that. Heated seats, nice and warm. There's a reversing camera showing you where you went in from. Knock that off. Hey Siri, cancel navigation.
Ending navigation.
So front and rear cameras, just see when this car goes past. Yeah, there you go. Park distance warning, top view reference lines, rear view reference lines. Range guide, tyre pressures, drive power distribution, after charging, there's too much. There's too much stuff here. I've videoed a Range Rover for John the other day, and I went into the actual mode and the modes, and they'd just never been used. You could tell it had never been used. Look at that, you indicate and the camera comes off on the left where you're going and shows you that you're not getting too close to the curb. So let's see. Yeah, and on the right hand side, get that massage seat back on. Got cool seats as well, so heated and cooled seats. Great specification. Car's fantastic, drives great. Let's say 7 seats too. I'll try and remember to show you the seats in the back, photograph them up. I'm not sure how easy they would be to get in, so perhaps that's something I need to look at when I stop too. But ideal kiddie bus, I would think. Weekends out, don't get any better. Just set at 31 miles an hour there. Knock it down to 30. We've got cruise control there, showing in the heads-up display. Cruise control's activated. It's a very, very pleasant environment to be in. Looks like it's got window blinds on the sides there too. We'll have a look round when I stop. The cruise control slowed me down now. I'm behind this bus. It is set at 30 miles an hour. We're only doing 20, and it's keeping us a safe distance from the bus. Will it keep us a safe distance from the cyclist? Yes, it is. I can actually, if I do that, I'm just cutting down the distance, and the car's moving forward, so I can regulate the distance between you and the offending item in front. And it's even picking him up. Whoa! Emergency braking there. obviously thought that car was an obstacle, and has drove in a garage, speeded up to go past there. All right, well, what can I say? It's an excellent car. If this vehicle suits your needs, and you've got perhaps a home fast charger, then it's ideal. Thanks for watching, and thanks to the Just Motor Group and Mark for lending it to me. If you want to buy one, if you want a Hyundai, a Citroen, a used car, please give them a try. I can only praise them. I've heard them dealing with customers and the way they dealt with me. I've bought a car off them. So, you know, if I'm happy, you'll be happy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.